Hi, my name is Angela Tello, and I've been working for LA Unified School District for approximately 37 years as a healthcare assistant. I've been a Local 99 member for about the same amount of years, 36 years. And what's led me to become a union member was the fact that I've always felt that your job is more secure when it's union backed, in case you have any issues with your supervisors or anyone asking you to maybe perform jobs that you shouldn't be performing. Well, this way you have a union to help you out. And I've always felt secure with that, knowing that if ever I have any issues at the workplace, that I have the union to back me up. I also became a union member leader last year. And I think what prompted me to do that was I really wanted to see how I could help other union members with other situations that go on. Everybody has a lot of questions. I did have a previous stint as a union steward about 20 years ago. And I think that was what prompted me to become a union member leader. I know you guys are asking me, well, hold on, let me stop there. Because this is going to be we went on strike last year, which was a difficult decision for many members, including myself, to go on strike. But we felt, and I felt, that we had no choice. We hadn't seen a raise for many, many years. And, it was just a question of, actually, it came down to the financials. We needed more money. We hadn't seen a raise well over 10 years. And I think we started hearing about the talks that we were organizing to strike. And pretty much, at least at my school, and with other friends that I talked to that were other schools, everybody was really behind going on strike because we knew the stakes were high. And if everybody did it, that we could actually get a decent contract. And I think it showed by us going on strike for those days that we did go on strike, that the message was really loud and clear to LA Unified School District that we were actually stopping work. It didn't matter that it was raining. It didn't matter that it was cold. It didn't matter that we had to get up really early to be there, because a lot of us didn't even have a place to park our cars because, since we were striking, we weren't allowed to, use any of the school's facilities. And but once we did start striking, you could feel I think the unity between all of the employees, and that was powerful. That made the strike really come together once we were there. Once you see, 10,000 people strong in the street at Beaudry, that gave everybody the fortitude and the power to go on with it and not stop at the one day. And then we continued on. Where are we at? A lot of members were hesitant to strike, at least at my school. They weren't really sure about what the ramifications of going on strike was. Could I lose my job? Will I have attitude by, the higher ups at the school, administration? Will people be upset with me? Will I not be able to take off time when I need to take time like I had been in the past? Will they deny my vacation? A lot of those questions were going around and circulating, and I allied some people's fears with what I know about our union, and I said, look, this is on a big scale, and it's kind of all of us together have a voice, a really loud voice, and we're stronger, all of us together. And this, if any time, this is the time to do it. It was a large strike. And pretty much, I would say 99% of our staff joined that strike. And the ones that were hesitant, they came on board. And I said, we're all here. We're all fighting for the same thing. So we all have to join in. And pretty much everybody did. we got there early that morning. I still remember, the first day of the strike, we got there early that morning. A lot of people had come in even earlier than I did. I came at my regular work hours. Some people were able to come in earlier. Our school was set up, I believe, by like 6 a.m. And we had a lot of support, actually from the union, Local 99. We also had some other support from parents and community members who were also willing to support us on that strike. It was cold, yes. We were huddled out there, yes. But we knew what we wanted, and we really needed to stay strong on that strike. And so we were out there, and we were out there in front of Beaudry, walking. And like I said, the rain was really coming down. It was coming sideways. All of us were huddled around, but we kept firm. We kept firm. We walked, we chanted, we marched, we yelled. We had stories from the past, and all of that, I think all that altogether just made us feel stronger. As the strike continued on, I think everybody kind of knew. We were kind of watching the news, also hearing some things from the local that they were sending out to us, via email and text. And you could tell headway was being made. And when we found out that we actually had, made progress, and that we were rewarded with, a basically 25 to 30% salary increase. We were all so excited. We were so happy. It made it all worth it, I was at home, but I was calling up my friends as soon as I heard it. And everybody was excited that I talked with. It was great. It was great. It was a win, and that only made us all stronger with our Local 99. The feeling of being part of that is that I was part of something. I was part of something really big, something momentous. You could feel it in the air. You could feel just that power building during that Grand Park massive rally. And hearing other people, I think a lot of times, it's hard for us to get your own voice. But it's easier when you have great speakers motivating you. And that helped us to even become stronger, all of us together, and really stick with it. And know that even though it was it's a financial hardship, going on strike it's a financial hardship for all of us, because as everybody knows, you're not getting paid when you're on strike. But winning, that made it all worth it. I think during all those times, I think that weather really played a big part. It was really cold, and it was really raining sideways. And so I remember I was huddled with two of my coworkers, and we were just huddling for warmth. But I don't know, it's just maybe that close physical proximity to other people even made us feel, I think, stronger. And we were sitting there, and we were laughing at a lot of the signs, because everybody was so inventive with their signs. I can't think of one right now, but some of the signs just were really hilarious. And that really stands out. And there was a sea of them. There was everywhere. I mean, it was truly a sea of purple and red. When we went back after the strike, I think some people were still frightened, because I had spoken with a couple cafeteria workers the day before. And they were worried, and they were telling me, oh, now that we did that, we're probably going to, feel some type of repercussions. But I can say that there was not really any repercussions at work. Everything was kind of business as usual. That was kind of put behind us, that we did the strike, and that everybody was looking forward. It was kind of like a rebirth, I think, a rebirth of this solidarity that we all felt as workers, as union workers, and that now we actually did have a voice, a strong voice, a voice that we didn't have before. And, it also, I think, it also made us all closer, because as you know, that next day went on, if anyone had questions, people were just more open and willing to ask fellow coworkers. So where maybe we were a little bit disenfranchised before the strike, I think after the strike, it really made our union members there at my location just that much stronger. We built some true lasting bonds during that strike. I think what we learned during the 2023 strike was that if you stay the course and you're steadfast and you know what the final result could be, it will drive you to do things that maybe you weren't so likely to do at one point in your life. And being part of that family at that time gave us all that. And yeah, we were really happy. We were really, really happy after the strike. No, I think we've pretty much covered it. The only thing like I can say is that I think people, and myself included, found out the power of a union and the power that framework, you know, and organizing all of its members can bring that power together to fruition. And, you know, and like I said, the gain was big. It was momentous. It was something that hadn't been seen before. It was something that hadn't been seen on, you know, I think even a community level here in Los Angeles, but it actually went national. And we started seeing, you know, shortly thereafter, I started seeing a lot more organizing in the city of LA for other workers that aren't maybe school workers. You know, we've seen a lot of things going on with healthcare workers. And I think it's just made people realize their worth. And that's important.
So, what does that mean?
Well, since the 2023 strike and us winning that monumental gain, which hadn't been seen, you know, like I said, it was anywhere from 25 to 30% increase. Yeah, it helped immensely. You know, to be bringing in 30% extra income where I didn't have that income. How have things changed with that? Well, I don't feel the pinch so much month to month like I had, you know, like I had before. It's been great having a little more financial security, and having that has afforded me, you know, a chance. I even got a new car, put it that way. I even was able to get a new car. So and something I really needed. So it was a win-win-win, and I'm happy we're all able to get that.